Hoot hoot, everybody! Oh, it's reverb. Nah. I thought I managed. No! It's gonna be all messed up now. Give me a mo. Give me a mo. Wait, how do I... Man. Live fixing stuff. Sorry about this. Hoot hoot, everybody! Hoot hoot! I'm Vilhelm Vanderbos, the non-scuff owl of Globie Generation 2 Equinox, and welcome to Weekend Art Stream. I do declare plumies. If it's Sunday, I guess. Scuff is permitted. You heard it here. We're streaming from the basement today. Basement? Why basement? Why basement? Hello CL, hello Neko, hello Miri, hello Natsu, hello Mariah, hello Bruja, and then hello Bianca, hello Marin, and Jennifer, hello. Because of the echo. Ah, okay. Do basements echo? Maybe they do. Perfection, nothing ever goes wrong here. Or a lot of things go wrong, but the trick is to not give that impression. Yeah, hello everybody. We're gonna get back to art. I need to work on minutia. Any room that's missing furniture echoes. Yeah, but basements tend to be full of stuff though. So there's no furniture, there's just a bunch of stuff. In such a big mansion, I assume. So it wasn't my mansion, but I've been to a mansion attic even. When I was in Outlet at one point, we got to stay at a really old villa / mansion place as part of like in class with people and stuff. And we stayed in the attic with a bunch of like telling ghost stories and stuff. And while it did echo, it was also kind of stuffy with a lot of stuff. So it was a weird combination of slight echo, but then also very kind of, I guess the acoustics were pretty good. It just depends on how many stuff, like with as many kegs we're starting to get in now, Plumies. I don't know if like we're gonna have any more space in the cellar. The echo is awesome. Thank you. It's meant as as an effect and not as a normal thing. How's everyone doing today? How was your week? How's your week been? How's your weekend? Let me just go into art and start rendering because I'm excited to render. Also, I kind of feel like I'm feeling the pressure of the challenge, you know. So also I'm gonna pin the challenge. Yeah, kegs nullify echo. That's why we have a lot of them, right? Let me find the short. This one. Thank you. There you go. Sorry. There's there's supposed to be music. Yeah, I was gonna say that I got a little bit delayed because I was having sound issues. Part of me probably just repressed the memory of having turned the magic mirror off, and then there was an update. Let's try this again. There you go. Much better. Less sick taking this moments, we take those wins. Glad to hear it, CL. You changed your PC. You changed your PC. Mad lad, Plumie. Yeah. The reset is just I've been there. I've been there with another I guess they're just mirror because the magic mirror is the one that connects me to you. Bitlado, thank you. We'll get there. We will get there. These sounds that I swear, like I as the proud noble owl, I fear no man. But that thing, that orange dot when you're gonna turn off your magic mirror, that just lets you know that, oh, there's a mirrors 10 update. It scares me. But hey, speaking of small wins, even though mine was quite a big win, if I were to ask, I might be biased. I changed. You might have seen it on Twitter. I changed my my screen protector on my tablet, and no bubbles. No bubbles. You can ask me to do anything now. I'll succeed with a nat 20 after that. Change mine, please. Okay, let's not get too far ahead of ourselves of what you ask of me. All right, let's go. I guess the trick is to, well, first of all, have it like tidy space where you like clean space where you do it, and the other thing is like if you're gonna swap it in one go. I take the old one off and then put the new one on it like ASAP. While it's clean, but you never know, like little dust particles always find a way. Dust finds a way. Hello Angs, hello Joy, let's get to drawing. I need to draw. Draw, partner. Here we go, Minutia. We were doing some details last, and I would love to see some color on her, but need to kind of get some details done first. Here's also your halfway point reminder that my art challenge feature will be in 2 weeks. Time flies when you're having fun, and also when you're not drawing. So if you got something in the works, remember there's still plenty of time, but that's just how it goes. Yush! Alright, so we got everything one layer, at least most of it in one layer, so we're just gonna get back into doing some details. Now I got some new songs to try. I don't know how well they are, but let's see. Let's start with the recent ones. Is this volume okay? Volume's good, thank you. So, yeah, she's been out and about today a little bit. Does anyone ever get this kind of... I don't really know. I remember in Swedish I would hear a lot about it. But, like, when you're out and about, like, essentially an outing, and you get a lot of fresh air, don't you just kind of come home kind of fatigued? You get kind of tired, kind of sleepy, I don't know. They say, like, fresh air is good for you. I mean, it is. But at the same time, you just get so drowsy from it, you know? This is why you sleep so well while camping. That is true. That is true. I've slept quite well while camping. Might also have been due to the fact that I was camping near a lake and I essentially was swimming about for like hours on end. Only took a break for food and they kind of letting the food kind of sit a bit and then just back to swimming about. But yeah, we're gonna put some of the gear details in here. It's a little geared against clocks. Did you like my title today, by the way? I thought I was really clever with that, but I'm biased. I've kind of realized what the trick with titles are, because there are multiple ways to pull attention to your stream. One is actually tweeting that you've gone live. That's a good one. I might want to do that. And there's also the whole fact of some people see the screenshot. I say screenshot so much. Some people see the thumbnail, so you gotta somehow make that eye-catching. Others just kind of react more to the title, depending on what platform they're scrolling on and stuff, you know. Cozy, let's see, cozy weekend our stream. Let's put some more detail on this. Making comments. Yasu. No root. This one. This one. Which one? Yeah, and then the actual stream. Thumbnail grabs first. Yes, I've realized that you've probably noticed that I changed the general look of the thumbnails. This one, there you go. Let's go. I felt drawn to it. See, you get me. But yeah. So it's a whole the thumbnail game changes after so many months, I feel. So yeah, I'm trying to have fun with it. I'm trying to be sneaky clever, and the trick is to not straight up do clickbait, you know? Not straight up do clickbait, not lie to people. That never goes well. Lies never go well. Oh, I get it now. See, puns are clever. You got to be like you can't be boo tomato at every pun. You gotta be you gotta admit that the ones that make you chuckle. And then Joy can be like and kind of like point at forehead at you. But yeah, what I was saying is that I was out and about, got home a little bit prior to, you know, getting some food and streaming and like getting going live. But like I was feeling very much like, oh man, that's a bit oof, kind of a bit tired, you know, like wonder how this is gonna go. But I don't know, something in the whole I'm a bit energetic now, so maybe the distance to having had some food in reference to, like, you know, like well, my body has enough time to actually process the food. Hello Pidgeoth, welcome. What was the sorry? How so? You can see a trend in what thumbnail as well. Oh, you mean that the thumbnail games changes a bit? Yeah. There's for me, like the most recent thing that made me kind of change my thumbnails a little bit was that I realized, and this took me along. Like I made a little template for myself that if you look at it on desktop, which I mainly have been looking at it, the different kind of like announcement of how long a stream is and the little upcoming, you know, title or is live thing, they take up different amount of space. It wasn't until I checked on my phone at one point that I'm just kind of like, wait a minute, the whole like upcoming or like, you know, is like 3 something hours. It covers a lot of the thumbnail, so you can't really read what I've written on the thumbnail. So it kind of makes sense to put that out of the way, right? zoom myself in a little bit more, because you're not gonna catch all the details. So yeah, it's pretty fun to try that out. But like I said, when it comes to the thumbnail game, I'm sure you all like noticed at some point on YouTube when everyone was doing the face warp things. Like that, and then like make the mouth really big, and the kind of have the little uncanny valley thing to them, especially if you're not a VTuber. That one is kind of old now. That's kind of passe. I feel like it's that's passe as the usage of the word passe. But that at one point, like everyone swapped over to doing like these weird, I guess like Markiplier, Mr. Beast style thumbnails, but I feel like it's changing again. I'm sorry to hear that your internet is gone. Sup, Pidgeoth. Stay valiant. Your dear internet shall return to you. So yeah. I have also taken to sketch a little bit. Let's see. How I tell, I mostly use YouTube to watch real streams, so I have no clue what even other trends are. It kind of depends on what kind of content consumer you are, I suppose. I feel like I've always been first and foremost like a YouTube consumer. Strange enough though, because I feel like the YouTube algorithm doesn't understand me whatsoever. Speaking of the algorithm, how about you all join me and make it understand us a little bit better and give a little thumbs up to the stream. I'll join you. I will do my part as well. Da-da-da-da. Give a little thumbs up. Where is it? There it is. Can I even thumbs up? Thumbs up, got it. Nice, Sue, thank you. Thank you, Bruja. Yeah, as far as I understand, the interactions with the stream that is live will push more eyes towards it, right? Because then the algorithm is like, who is that? Who's liking that? Maybe other people. Maybe I should put this to other people who might like it. So yeah, let's feel like that has actually helped a lot. Your tributes to the algorithm has not gone unnoticed, and I thank you for humoring me in my little request every time. But it does help a lot. Da-da-da, da-da-da. I mean, hoot. So yeah, thank you all so much for that. I should probably zoom out and work more on the actually let's get some more stuff done here. Yeah, I hope you've all had a decent week. Despite internet troubles and such. Decent week, but the weather killed me. Oh my gosh, you got better. It killed you? I'm glad you got better. Yeah, quite humid, no? As soon as you said that, my stream buffered. As soon as I said what? What are you talking about? If it wasn't for the music still playing. I'm in a little silly mood, that's always nice. Not making sure. The music kept playing though. You know, it doesn't matter. If you sell it well enough, people will double check. Automatic reaction. Heck yeah, it worked. Gotta practice to sound like. Gotta practice to sound like. You know, I'm just lagging about. Lagging about. It's to throw people off. Then again, people might just refresh the stream or just kind of be like, dang, I'm lagging, I'm not gonna watch anymore. Okay, so I better watch myself, or I'm just gonna be like having people leave the stream. I am messing with you, Bruja. Don't take it serious. I'm being silly. I'm acting. Yeah, I get that, honestly. This is why we don't mess around when it comes to serious lagging trouble. Right. This is why we shouldn't. I'm sorry to hear Natsu. Hang in there. Say the fake glitching for April Fools. What fake glitching? No. What? That's what? Voiceover? Voice only? Ah, okay. Trying some of the other songs. This is very heroic, isn't it? Yeah, the BGM though. Others exist in the collection. Whenever I feel like, oh, this is a nice one, I'll put it in there. We'll try it out. Not all of them are suited for drawing with, though. They kind of, some of them distract me, even though they sound nice. They're a bit distracting. You know, when it comes to inconsistencies or loud instruments that just kind of like pull you away from what you're doing. Got some fun streams lined up next week. Though from my initial plan, I've had to scramble a couple of other things. But I'm gonna be working. I'm gonna be doing some working on the picture a little bit more here and there. This picture, I mean. Let me have a look. See. Da -da 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 -da. Yeah, date everything is as usual tomorrow, right? It'll be as usual. We got an art collab on Wednesday though. Like Drawn Together is gonna return, and we finally pinned a day down for Daikon to do Drawn Together. On Thursday, like on Thursday, I'm gonna do I'm gonna be working on this one again instead of this on the weekend, because on the weekend we got something else coming up. There's still some last couple of details to kind of sort out when it comes to that happening on the channel and everything, but there's a new upcoming like debuting group called Variance, also European group. So I'm going to be doing a watch along for some of the for some of their talents, right? So that's going to be Saturday and Sunday for like 2-hour stream. I'm going to be joined by Ambrose as well. We're going to be doing watch alongs for their talents. But because that's happening on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, I'm gonna be doing the this drawing on Thursday instead, and I'm also planning in Let's Work Together kind of stream for members, because if I don't get this, if I don't work on this, I might not be able, or it'll either go into other work, like take time from other work that I need to get done as well, or it's not going to be done in time for the feature stream, right? So that's why we're going to do two streams for this picture next week. That's a kind of a chill one. So many songs of Perry tunes remind me of games like Ease. Trailers or cutscenes from those games, you know? Hello Nai, welcome. Yeah, kind of defeating the point, not finishing the challenge you set yourself. I agree, and that's why I need to, because of some of the new, some stuff showing up that weren't in my original scheduling. I'm gonna have to swap some stuff around, and well, we're still gonna have a chill time. I'm gonna be working on this. How are you doing, Nai? Welcome. Okay, that one didn't loop that well. Good to know. This one has a lot of vocals. Yeah, art fight. I've actually not joined an art fight, like as they call art fight. I have done some what they would call like a battle royale kind of a thing, where you kind of just enter your either your character or OCs or whichever, and then you kind of take turns with people responding to you by doing. It's almost like it's like a really good comic illustration practice where you essentially illustrate your character performing their signature like attack moves and stuff. But you also like what the ones I joined where you also drew the other person's character. So they essentially it's like a turn-based couple of panels, like reacting to what action was taken against you and then giving a counter reaction to that, and then the person gets to react to your reaction and then counter the reaction to that, and you do a lot of backs and forths and you actually practice drawing and expressing what you're doing. It was really fun. I haven't done that in a long time though. So I don't really know what Art Fight is because I didn't join it when it was called Art Fight. Though from what I understand, it's essentially the same concept. Oh, that's a pretty short one, okay. But yeah, those kinds of events take up a lot of time. I always found that were fun to join in over a weekend or something, but it was really hard to keep up to. You have two teams and you have to attack the other team by drawing their OCs. By drawing their OCs? Or by drawing your character attacking their OCs? Or do you... I don't really know how that works, honestly. What the hoot was that sound? Oh, it might have been my me moving the microphone a bit. Just the OCs. Okay, so it's not like what I used to do then. If it was like a squeaky like sound, then yeah. And people take revenge by drawing yours. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. No, the battle royale stuff that I joined was more like you drew each other's, like almost like a comic. Like you that must have been it. Yeah, sorry. It drops a bit, so I kind of have to straighten it up, and then it just kind of does the catches it. You guys can hear me fine though, right? Okay, this song is very distracting. Let's remove that one for now, because it goes all off tempo. Try some of these. These are cute. We try them out, you know, because this sounds pretty nice, and then I'll listen to it once, but then when actually on, yes, you sound fine. Thank you. I just mean to, like, the reason I ask is because you can never really trust with these updates, and when they happen, they just mess with all kinds of sound systems and stuff. Better than fine, of course. Fine is fine. Thank you. At one point, I think you guys remember that I just kind of spoke normally and it was like peaking. I think I should kind of get the skirt rendered, because we needed to do at least one of these in order to kind of shrink and resize, right? So I think I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of dreading it a little bit. It's not gonna be an easy feat. But let's just finish this part of the character details, and we get to that. 16 attacks. That's pretty good though. You drew other people's OCs 16 times. That's quite a lot. But thanks for explaining it, Nai. I'll know for sure to like if people ask me if I'm gonna participate, because now I know what it is. No, it wasn't what I thought it was. I had a little spur of nostalgia today as well on my outing, because as an owlet, I used to really like getting a specific like a lemon soda. And on a little spur of the moment, I picked one up today. Again, it's never gone away. It's not been unavailable to me. It's just kind of, I don't know, just haven't really picked it up. But I just kind of like, I don't know, had a little spark of like, you know what? I used to like this as an owlet. Let me pick one up again. I'm having some of it still. You can hear the ice, I think. So yeah, this lemon soda is really tastes of childhood. Yeah, it's pretty good that you can draw that much, like, quick enough. Nice. Okay, it does look pretty nice. Next one. Speaking of, like, because I was thinking, like, oh yeah, I was, this week I tried doing an art study stream, and it made me realize that there's more to it than what I went in with. So I'm gonna have to iron out some of the details if I'm gonna do another one. I don't feel like it really worked out as I would have hoped. Dun, 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 dun. So maybe those kinds of studies will just kind of be let's work together kind of a stream instead. We'll see. But still, if you dropped by, thank you for indulging and indulging me and or kind of humoring me and then trying the new a new format. I learned a lot from it. As in how to host those kinds of streams, I mean. And it's fine if it takes a while, Bruja. It's if you could always, like, the more you draw, the more you find a specialty that you could draw that you can use, you know, to draw fast and quick. Faster and quicker, I should say, than if you were to draw anything else. Like, you might still be confident enough to take on stuff the more, like, later on when you draw more stuff, but the kind that you would be able to estimate that it will maybe take you an afternoon or something, that's going to be stuff that's more like your specialty. it's not so much also about being good with characters, but also being either if you feel confident in posing it, kind of confident in expressions, or full body, or in motion, not in motion. I don't know, like, because like I said before, Nai, your like your explanation of art fight really kind of like, what's that? What is that about? Like, I have completely wrong idea of it all. So you kind of, I assume you would participate in your with your strengths, so to say. Because the whole thing kind of implies like it's a contest. It's like you're joining, like you said, there's teams. Almost feels like factions, you know. You kind of want to like perform your attacks in order to win or something like. Let's see. Adding this here. Put some shading there. That's fine. The shading can be there. It's okay. Put these kind of details in here. We get to paint, yeah. You're drawing humans, yes, too. I get you. Okay, there we go. Yeah, let's do one of the these little these bits here. And I'm thinking I might wanna use symmetric ruler for this. Not entirely sure. We'll see. Let's use the not the fill tool, but the actual. No, ellipse. Ish, okay. Lesser, I think. 7. Something like that. There you go. Might actually want to do them a little bit like this. Losing motivation on drawing unusually fast. I mean, that's like, that comes and goes, right? The your motivation to draw. Do you know why you're losing motivation? It's a lot of things that might that can kill motivation. Okay, save. Love seeing the progress. Oh, hello Lane, welcome. How you doing? We're just adding some. I've added some details. Mostly the torso and everything is kind of detailed. Needs the star, and I'm gonna get the get these built now. I think. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna use symmetrical ruler, like 2 lines. Put that one right there, and Yeah. There we go. Alright. Now we just tackle these on, I guess. I suppose we could keep the lines to be black instead. It was easier to render underneath. I'll see. I'm just gonna color sample a lot of stuff. And is it painting there too? It is, but this seems wrong. Why is it wrong? How did this happen? How did the symmetrical ruler move? What? Excuse you? Let me try again. Sorry. Symmetry ruler. Ha. And then I'm just gonna move it to this one. And it should be fine. It should be fine. Yeah, okay. Now, okay, that works better. I generally feel like the ruler works alright. If you don't get any traction in it, you can also enable snapping on the if you enable snapping on the brush, it'll affect the ruler as well. I remember I knew someone that was kind of like, I can't erase at all, but then you have to kind of go into the brush settings and enable it to snap to grid and stuff, and then it works on the ruler as well. Ruru garuru. Hello Angelix, welcome. I was thinking maybe I wouldn't need to do the Are you drawing on a sketchpad or is it from your mouse? Because either way it looks good. I am I don't know what you really mean, but I am I'm drawing on with a tablet. I mean, obviously I'm drawing with my magic feather pen on my book right in front of me. Now I'm using Clip Studio Paint, and this is just and I am getting the texture is in the brush. I don't worry, I'm drawing on a tablet. And this is gonna be tricky because we need to. Clip Studio Paint is what I named the notebook, exactly, yeah. Clip Studio rolls off the tongue, you know. You got things like the Death Note, the Grimoire, the Grim Grimoire, and then of course my personal notebook, Clip Studio Paint Pro. This is a nice mystical. We're keeping this song. Putting it higher up. There you go. We're gonna grab. I want to listen to the last one of the new batch, and wow. Okay, this one's dramatic. Okay, I know exactly why I saved this one. Not for stream, but it just reminds me of Castlevania. It has so much Castlevania in it. I guess I hear the 2010 Vocaloids. You mean like it's kind of gothic, right? Yeah, I can hear it. The electric guitar with the gothic stuff is really nice. It reminds me of so many like games that I really like. Like I said, especially Castlevania. Unrelated to the Netflix show. Yeah, the power rock with the gothic elements is definitely like those songs that you mentioned, Natsu. And it loops so nice too. Nice too. One more loop and then go back to others. So I do need a little bit of boss music to kind of getting gear to finishing this, I feel. This is something that I could also hear in like Vampire Survivors or something, kind of survival game. This is Minuccia's like trailer theme. After the character reveal, you know, like the silhouette, and then you kind of get the character details, pans up to her face. You get the really cool line delivered by Lane, and then you just kind of see the character in action in game, you know. Time to surrender. Okay, we're there again. You're not worth my time. Everything is time. Everything is time. Yeah, it loops really well. I like it. I don't mind. Let's if you guys don't mind this song, I'll leave it on for a bit. Not as cozy, but right now I'm like, gotta finish it. Okay. All right. I'm gonna need an extra Ekusutra. I'm gonna need an extra little thing. That's very true. It's very her. She looks a little gothic too with the whole like red eyes thing. Could be if it wasn't for the owl thing, she could be a vampire. Vampire. Yeah, just a regular theme. Okay, let's see. I'm not sure how to go about this. I feel like there was a good system for this. Maybe I should actually find a... No, you know what? Hand-drawn is more charming anyway. The imperfections of hand-drawn style. Let's see you try to replicate that. No, for real, try it. It's super charming. I would love to see your renditions of it. Yeah, Hurricane. Hurricane is like definitely acts as a weapon. Including her skirt is like these kind of will kind of start expanding, hooping, or just kind of hovering about her or something. She could attack with those two. You know she could. Wish I could listen to some of my favorite video game soundtracks. Has a pretty good like pace to them when it's like stuff like this. The kind of music I listen to when I draw myself, so to say. She totally could. She totally could be an enemy Lies of P as well. She's got the vibe going. Time to tell the truth. Gosh, I'm thinking of all these lines now. Last time I had Lane on call and I could have asked for all the cool line deliveries, but nothing came to mind. I cry. If you're listening, don't feel like you have to, Lane. I'm being silly. Okay, that's decent enough, honestly. That works. That works. I found some other good royalty-free songs, but a lot of them require attribution in that sense that I might actually get copyright struck if I just kind of spontaneously play them. Wait, this needs to be done on a separate. Maybe I can just copy paste. It's fine. Nice. Let's try something else for now. I need to have a little bit of energy, but not boss fight energy necessarily. Though I might put on the the battle themes. I love these songs with a bit like folklore, but a little bit of adventure in them. It's so nice. Yeah, I got a little, I think I bit off a little bit too much when it came to designing this character for my challenge. Admittedly, because that's one of the reasons where I kind of wanted to do these kind of studies, is to get better at this. But instead I just went straight into doing a full body character design. Let's see. BioShock Reverse 1999. I've not seen much of that game. BioShock Infinite, I can see that. I feel like BioShock Infinite is a little bit more. I mean, she looks very steampunky. That's true with the robot arm and stuff. I guess she could. The design was already like, I felt very like, yes, sold. When Lane said that you could actually have some that rotate of these kind of skirts. I am still gonna need to rely on the symmetrical ruler for this. Let's see how this wants to go. I'm kind of... Maybe we can hide this for now. Just kind of see if we can get this drawn out. So I've been sketching a little bit every evening that I can, just doing some faces, kind of working on the on my fundamentals a little bit. And I realized something very important that I had been missing in terms of for my own motivation. Whenever I would improve, I think we already talked about this at a previous at a previous point. But whenever I'd improved the most, it was when I was kind of into something, when I had like a either like a fandom or something that I really liked. Because I would kind of have these characters that I would kind of go back to, including like my own OCs and stuff, right? To practice. But I kind of... Aside from just having characters, it's really important to kind of relate and want to like go get back to them, like feel like a very personal attachment, because I feel like we have a lot of OCs that we already designed throughout the challenges that we've done, but kind of none of them really is like, I know I've designed a lot of them to my own like to my own preferences and opinions and stuff, but not a lot of them really speak to me to the point where I kind of just want to like main character kind of a feel, you know? So I realized that that is something that really motivates me to draw a character, to get their different expressions and everything like that. So I'm just I'm either gonna be making a new OC for just for practice purposes, or when I don't know how that will go, but I kind of want to come back to the same character just to kind of practice. Because it's been a while since I've been drawing OCs and everything like that. Some characters are just like you. I'm gonna draw you again and again for months. Exactly. And I'm gonna draw you in different hairstyles, and I'm gonna draw you in different expressions. I'm gonna celebrate your birthday, even though it isn't your birthday, you know, that kind of a thing. Yeah. And those are the characters that I at least grow the most with. It can be fan art, but I've just not been into anything that's very character heavy recently. Not in the same way that it kind of makes me just wanna, like you say, that I'm gonna draw you for months and months. You had a friend like that, but it was a friend's... A character like that, it was a friend's OC. She was so done with it. Well, I mean, if it just kind of strikes your fancy, then it's just super good. And yeah, even though it's someone's OC, doesn't mean that they have the same kind of attachment, you know? Imagine drawing the same guy over and over and over. Couldn't be me. Ha! Imagine. I'm trying to think back. Last I had the kind of almost like an obsession. It's been ages now. I have a sketchbook full of fan art and I cannot escape the obsession. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I've been there too. Like the last one I remember that I was like very into was you guys know the animated show Ruby? I've already said so on my debut that I really like Ruby. When a character becomes your personality, that's so real. Personality, I guess that can also be a thing, right? For me as an artist, it's more so like they really resonate, and I want to get back to their world or them. So I guess that kind of they can become part of my drawing personality, I suppose. Inspired to create. Yeah, okay, I getcha. Yeah, definitely. That is also a thing, right? You can have your obsessions, but can be so niche that even though you really love the character, people might just not get it. Would you mind sharing what that fandom is, or would you rather not? Because if not, that's fine too. Don't feel pushed. Don't feel pressured. The game series. Pathologic. I've heard about that. I've heard the name. It does definitely feel like you might be alone in your little hole, but it's usually when you find others that might like it too. I don't know how it is now. It's a horror game, but in a more dreadful existential crisis kind of a game. Yeah, I do feel like it had some psychological aspects to it. But hey, if it inspires the creation, right? If it inspires you to create, you really like it. That's the reasons I dragged my friend into the fandom. Managed to get a friend into your favorite Minecraft survival multiplayer recently. It felt like the biggest win ever. So you guys are playing together then? That's what it was. Doctor in a Weird Village. Yeah, I think I've seen, like, I might have seen people play it a while back. Oh, we are getting there. We're almost there. Let's go. What else do we have? We go a little softer. Okay, this is good enough adventure, but also kind of calmer. Ah, okay, okay. It's complicated. I'll get you. I get you, Nai. I've had a very complicated kind of time getting into fandoms. Not that I had never, like absolutely never got into any fandoms, but I feel like unless it was something I would give it a shot ASAP, I would get so kind of nagged out from the interactions on social media, if it's something like a lot of people are obsessing over, then I would kind of be like keep this again kind of a thing. So I kind of would not want to get into it, because by the time I might get around to, okay, now would be a good time, I'm kind of already kind of tired of hearing about it without really knowing what it's about, you know? So more often than not, I found myself getting into a fandom a bit late, or you know, liking it when it like almost it feels silly to say, but liking something before it was cool or something like that. Not though that never really happens. Usually it's more so like I get into a fandom late or something. I've seldom been that kind of trendsetter in anything niche. Hello, Micah. It would be great to get into a fandom like that is popular, but the whole, depending on how much you are around, like exposed to it, it can get like fandoms can go so many places, and I think the best kind of combination is if you find a group or find a part of a fandom that you vibe with and can do things in, because like sometimes the more something grows, you just kind of hear how other parts of the fandom like essentially might be sabotaging one part, you know. It's like kind of almost like the fandom is not the same everywhere. Even if you've been early in the fandom, as soon as it becomes mainstream, it's rough to hold on to unless you have something outside of the fandom space to relate it to or enjoy it on your own. Yeah, unless you kind of have your own reason to like it, and not I guess it needs to be a personal reason to like it at that point. It has a bit of a gatekeeping feel, but I understand exactly what you guys are saying. I guess it's kind of tricky to really build up a fandom like that, be it a game or a series or something, because you want to be able to be available for newcomers to join in and enjoy, like from any point if possible, but at the same time you kind of want to cater to those that have been around from the start. It's kind of hard to get into some gacha games because a lot of gacha devs kind of pride themselves in putting out new content, keeping the player base constantly occupied. But if you're not the kind of person that can sink in as much time into it, then you will very quickly feel like you're falling behind because you cannot keep up with the content output. I've had that with some gacha games. Hello Inaki, thank you. Hoot hoot. I think it's important to not get too gatekeepy about not gatekeep a fandom, because just because there's more people that are coming in doesn't mean you cannot enjoy it for the reason you enjoyed it originally. But yeah, I totally get the feel. All right, we're gonna go with this. I feel like this is good enough. I'm gonna adjust a little bit here. Of course, that doesn't. I've not put the selection tool to clip, or how do you say that? Snap. That's the word. Da, 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 da. I get that, Natsu. I'm not implying that you guys what you're like that your ways of doing things are what I call gatekeeping. I just know some people might get very protective of their fandoms. I've seen that happen a lot, but I think that it works out like as long as you keep enjoying it, that's not gonna go anywhere. Also, people might come in and enjoy it for other reasons too, which is probably promotes the bubble that you mentioned, right? That you kind of like almost like stick to your own little bubble. Yeah, okay. Just wanted to make sure. But yeah, what I was saying is that fandoms, something I've been like. Fandoms, music, everything like that really elevates my motivation and inspiration for characters. I had some characters myself a while back. I dreamt them up. I went on an adventure with them, so it felt very personal. So that was always fun to kind of practice with and stuff, right? Okay, these look all right. Let me just merge these. I think we can work with this as they are. Probably should. You know what? Probably I should probably. As long as we still have the. Yeah, good. We have the symmetrical ruler. As long as we have that one, I can go back and start working on start polishing some of these parts in the back, and then we can just kind of copy paste this and resize it for the skirt. I love fandoms or organizations, games, whatever, like that are very in tune with their fans. That check in, that realize that they wouldn't have anything if it wasn't for the fans, you know? The little fan lore that happens and stuff, you know? Yeah, you know what? Baldur's Gate 3 is a really good one. They're very, very in touch with their fans and staying very true to what they sought out to create. Yeah, I like Ruby that I was into. Well, while it was active, I suppose. Very much like that, you know. The fans screamed for a ship that essentially ended up being official. I don't know where that series would go now afterwards. That, you know, the studio had to shut down and stuff. But that's a good example of it. And for something like that, most of them have, you know, they would have soundtracks that would remind you of the character, game soundtracks and series and stuff like that. That would just be really inspiring to listen to while you're creating as well. Hello, Chaco, welcome. Okay, we're keeping this like this now. This is fine. Let me call this the let me call this Cogwheel OG, because we're gonna have this as a reference. And where is the skirt? Bloop. No, I guess we can actually use that one. Bloop. That one is there. Next one goes here. Oh, slightly bigger. Have you saved recently? I have not, actually. Man, I made a button specially for that, and I'm not in tune. I'm not doing it. Here you go. Rune Factory 4 Special. I'm out of my fantastic lemon soda. I have to have some more later. Hello, Kuni. Welcome, welcome. Part of me is so tempted to make them go a little bit askew for design choice. Maybe even closer. Jealous of the soda. Obama soda. Should I kind of like the askew ones. So what do you guys think? How are you? How are you doing, Kuni? Askew is good in my opinion. I should maybe remove the sketchy in the back. It's not gonna look as how do you say? It's definitely more dynamic like that. We're gonna have to do the lines as well, so we're gonna have a little look, see if that works out. We do have the OG cogwheel though. That's fine. We save that one for later, and we're gonna see what we can do with this then. So first of all, we need to remove the body from all of these. Oh, still got the that's not right. That's not right. No, actually it is. It works out. Time can be chaotic, I guess. This would need to be kind of wooden as well. Kind of need to work on the lines for that one. How do we do this? Problems are for solving. Ah, I see. Sizes are wrong. Aren't they? Maybe even the positioning might be wrong. Maybe I should have adjusted this before erasing it, but it's fine. We can make this work. Open this up a bit, put it there. Yeah. Let's go with this, and we're probably gonna need something more for this. I feel like for dress hoops it's a bit less coherent. Coherent? How so? Okay, there we go. I guess we can just remove these, especially for this one. This one kind of needs to get painted back on there. There you go. Okay, now we work on this. Dress hoops fall with gravity. Made, they're made, yeah, exactly. They're made perpendicular. That's what I'm thinking. That's not how dress hoops actually work. But it adds dynamic. It's okay. It's okay. I get ya, but it's alright. Clock people don't actually exist either, so it's okay. We'll play with this for now. Rule of cool and all that, you know. We'll try it out. Let's see how it looks. Da, 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 da. But as you can see, initially I planned it to be kind of coherent. So yeah, I know. Don't worry. That's true. It has a little whimsy to it when it doesn't follow expectations properly. I would try it out. Maybe with the coloring or something, it's gonna look a bit weird. I don't know. Still don't know what to do with the cane, you know. So this is the part of me that needs better planning when it comes to planning, like planning out a new character. I did do the concept, but along the way, there's still some stuff that kind of did not translate or transfer, you know? Who are you calling wonky? Perhaps that would be too wonky to remember to order that new book in the series that you like. Knows your full name. Knows your full name and address. Render. I saw like Kuni saying grayscale rendering. Yeah, I like grayscale painting. Well, I'm hoping that we can get some color in as well. It's just not a bad thing. Certainly seasoned and not green behind the ears. I do believe it is the saying is wet behind the ears, but have a biscuit. Not so. Yeah, that's okay. It's called green something in Swedish as well. Well, she was handmade on stream with a lot of wax and elbow grease, so little wonkiness wouldn't be strange. Yes, I did not enjoy, particularly like that you dropping my clockwork like that, Vil. No, ma'am. Minutia, ma'am. No, sorry. But it was really funny. I was not particularly amused. Nice to... Yeah, I really like Peritune BGM, royalty free and all that. It's beautiful. Quick, someone like bring something cute in to distract her.
Hoot, hello. Oh, it's Madame Minutia.
Oh, Plumie, hello, you sweet little darling. Hello, Zoe, welcome. Ding, 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 ding. I'll give it one more play. We'll find something else. So this, let me see if I can get this right. No, I don't think we should have that part. But this part needs to be to the front. It would be something like that, I guess. I need to kind of indicate that. Gonna make the knee kind of stick out a little bit. How do I do that? I'm gonna try to experiment with the rendering here a little bit. That's a little better. That's a little bit better. I guess this should kind of follow the shape of the skirt as well. Kind of like that. Yeah, okay, like that. So that should also translate to here, down here, which is gonna be this shape a little bit. And probably a different one at the bottom, but still kind of prominent over the fact that this foot is to the forward, the other one is not. Also, save, hydrate. Hydration. Ba, 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 ba. I think I'm gonna try this. There actually are the bottom of the wooden clock actually has some specific kind of. It would be cool if I could give her the special shoes, because if you look at how these are shaped. But I don't know how to go about to giving her shoes based off of that. It would be great if I could, but I have no idea how to incorporate these. Let me see if we can figure something out. Da-da-da-da! Basu! Let me grab this one. Click. All right. Don't know if it would be less implied that she maybe would have like amputee legs as well if I do that. Yeah, if she had heels, which she technically does, but it's covered in the back, you can't really see it that well. But let's play around a little bit. Let me copy the layer. Hello Noel, welcome. This is Pretty Hoot Hoot. Thank you. I think this is Pretty Hoot Hoot as well. Thank you. We're gonna try to incorporate this somewhere. It would be cool if we managed to. Let's see. Boom. Ultra Owl, Diesel Owl. How are you doing, Noel? Welcome back. Hey, how would this look? How would this look anyway? Like, hello Joe, welcome. Hooty hoot, how you doing? Henshina go baby. How you doing, Joe? How's your week been? Same for you, Noel. Everybody, how's your week been? You haven't already said in the beginning of the stream. Good, I'm glad. Gonna graduate soon? Oh my gosh, that word is not good in this space. But yeah, congratulations. If it's school related. Rap with your cousin on stage. You're gonna rap? Dang. Well, you do drop some good lines here as well. That just even further adds to your feeling of MC energy. I haven't rapped in 10 years. You can take the rap and the hustle. You can take the boy out of the hustle and the rap, but you cannot take the hustle and the rap out of the boy. I don't know what I'm saying. I hope it goes well, Joe. It sounds fun. Don't set the place on fire while you're spitting those bars. I say, it sounds super super old saying it like that. Honestly, regardless of what occasion it is, getting up on stage, any kind of performance takes a bit of courage, so good on you for that. Boomerville, yeah, exactly. It's so much more fun to make it sound like massive boomer. How do you do, fellow kids? See, it looks a bit this looks a bit too thin for her to be her feet, you know? But it would be fun to still incorporate the design of the wooden element. Things are hip. Thank you all for listening. I'm having butterflies. You're gonna do great.
Listening. I'm having butterflies.
You're gonna do great, Joe. No worries. Bring the plumey energy. Joel. No problem. There's no L predicted in Joe's name. It's just gonna be W's. Whoa, what's going on with my side mirror, huh? There you go, it's working. In an old man's voice. I don't know if I can do an old man's voice. Wow, it keeps messing up. What's going on? Well, boy. I can't do it. I can't really nail the same like what was it? Old man voice. Can just do like Wayfarer, like sage voice. Well, Sonny boy, back in my day, we built our own houses when we were 5 years old in the 5th century. There was none of them, can't. All right, so wooden foot, yay or nay? We didn't call it DIY, we called it living. I feel like I might wanna change this shape a little bit. Change it just a smidge, just a pinch. I'm both yay and nay, so I'm no help. Okay. Whichever Plumi is counting the votes, please do not count CL's voice. Yeah, okay, we'll try to make it look a little bit nicer here. It's probably in the width thickness of it all. Man, width, length and width, that is such a tricky word to say. Oh my gosh. Looks awesome, but slightly off. I get what you mean. It looks very off, actually. It looks kinda off. This looks more natural. So maybe I should just kind of ignore. We should just maybe give it a little bit of a... Hold on. Of all the... There you go. Just had the sun in my eyes. Something about the angle. What if both were like that? I don't know. We gotta try. So there's just something about the angle. It needs to be more to the front, right? So let me make a little bit of a copy pasty. So the angle. I just don't know what to do about this angle in order to make it work. Unless we kind of make the mirror the shape. No. Maybe if we just kind of follow the theme of it all, and just kind of change it to kind of it just kind of gives it something different and not just a normal shoe, right? It's almost like the like she's wearing boots underneath or something, right? Can we even do it like can we even get a come on, try to there you go, that's a little brighter. No, the spike doesn't make sense. I think we'll just leave her. I think if we make the shoes too special, it's gonna take away from the balance of it all. So if I just gonna at least give it some of these kind of features, at least it takes away from her just having normal kind of shoes, office worker shoes, and give it something a little bit more special. Okay, I think we'll go with this then. It's just kind of tricky to make it work, especially if it would be different if she had like more of her legs showing or something to kind of sell the whole kind of robotic or like wooden part kind of thing. It's alright, we still have more to do on this, so let's not get too focused on like the feet's like gonna be the least that you really pick up on because you got the skirt on top of all that too, so it's very me to get caught up on a detail that might ultimately not really be that important. It's important to kind of ask yourself that how it'd be fun to try to incorporate a design in, but if it didn't really fully work out, then maybe just not insist too much, right? Thank you for your inputs though. I'm glad you still like the idea, but it kind of has to work in an overall kind of a setting, you know? So let's see. It would be more like way more important if the pose was more kind of like, you know, for whatever reason, it's kind of angled, kind of like a, let's see, torso and hips up, and then you kind of focus on having like the legs be part of kind of the composition, you know. If you for whatever reason it's gonna be like the skirt would be held there, and then you could kind of see that the legs actually have all these kinds of like wooden intricacies like this, you know. Then it makes more sense because that would kind of be part of the focus. If anything, the skirt is kind of being like lifted off to reveal those legs. It's kind of, that's more focus of the picture. But right now it's just kind of, it's fine I think. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, what is this? That's the wooden thing. And here we have these, which also have a kind of a special thing going for them. So let's just get these. They're gonna kind of be covered up as well, so also something that we kind of don't need to put a lot of effort into, but I still want to have these parts are kind of here. If you see them here, see, this is mirrored right now, but these are these little buttons in the back, and I kind of would want to have them incorporated here for now. With some numbers in them. First gotta see which ones we see so we don't have to work too much on getting this implemented as well. This was in the original idea as well, the concept. That was at least planned. Da, 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 da. And then we do the numbers after, I guess. Yeah, this takes away from the skirt being just looking kind of plain. I don't know if we're able to incorporate this detail in there, but it would be nice if we could. And just copy and paste this. Alright, Bianca. To wake up early, good luck. Hope you can sleep alright. Thanks for dropping by. Zip. Put that one here. Might even want to remove the lines on the side because it kind of messes with this design a little bit. Oh, we'll see. We might keep it there, it's fine. Copy and flip it and paste it and paste it. Probably needs to be more like so. Okay. These we can merge, and we can also actually make them a little darker because they're over there now. The sketch layer we don't need anymore. Of course I painted it on the sketch layer because why would I not paint it on the sketch layer? That would make it easier. Why would I not want to have it like, why would I not want this to be easier? Dun, dun, da, 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 dun. Art mimics life, makes it hard for no. I'm sorry. I'm in a silly mood. Let's see. Pay no mind to my silly ramblings. Silly is fun, yes you. I think so. There we go. I'm gonna do it like this. Bloomies like it, like when you catch the silly though. Yeah, I think it's really fun to catch the silly as well. Bloomies are cozy as heck. Cozy as heck. Cozy as hoot. Yeah, Plumies are a hoot. Whoever was saying that Plumies have no chill, I'm happy for you that you don't know how toxic competitive communities can be. Meanwhile, Plumies are like, I can like not be part of this round so other people can play. Toxic communities, gaming communities. No, I'm gonna play every round. I'm gonna destroy everyone constantly. Plumies are super cozy. I had the honor to kind of host you all and kind of we have a nice little community going. You said Plumies that I was on a member stream. Yeah, Plumies are super nice, super cozy. Yeah, I would say it's an honor and privilege to have a kind of tried to like attempted, as I did, to just kind of start something nice and wholesome. And I feel like it's really nice that it actually turned into what it is. Oh, maybe it was Chaco. Yeah. Yeah, but whenever we play together, it's all good fun. Click. Okay, the one. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool on the skirt. I'm gonna make a copy of it without this merged into the skirt, so we can just change it after. Yes, so. Numbers. What numbers did we pick? I had like 5. I have the 5 on one side and 10s on the other. Give me some all right, you guys, give me some numbers that are either even zeros, like even 10s, or 5s. So we're talking 5, 15, 20, 25, and so on. Up until 60, you can pick, give me some numbers. I'll pick some. Here's your chance for if it's something that it means something to you, so to say. Kumiyama Ambros. 45, okay. 15, we got a 15. Then we have a 30. We have a 30. We have 30 going once, going twice. Okay. Dango Raidu. Dango, pick a number between 1 and 59. Hello everybody, how you doing, Mimidachi? 33. I had to pick 30. 33 rounded upwards. 35. Okay, gotcha. So we got some 45, we can put down here. 45, and we got like a 35 somewhere here. Let's put 35 here, and we can put like, what was the other one? We got a 10, Didn't have a 5 yet though, so we're gonna remove this one. Put a 10 there. We'll love 19. 19 would be 20 then. We'd put a 20 there, and we got 35, we got a 45, we got 30, is also 30, 35, 15. Let's do 15. Welcome everybody, I'm Vilhelm Vanderbos, Noble Owl of Globie Generation 2 Equinox. No scuff today whatsoever, scuffless owl of Globie Gen 2 Equinox. How are you doing, Dango? 10, 15, 35, we got 40. We kinda 40, 40, 50, need some 50 as well. I'm gonna do this. 15, 35, 45. Over here we do 10, 20, 50. 10, 20, 50, 5, 35, 15, 35. That's fine. There we go. Okay, we got some numbers in. EB. I feel that. I was EB going into stream. And then put the skirt on. Skirt. Can barely see that number there, right then and there. What if get a little bit of that view for the 15, 10, and 20. Okay. Okay, so we got those in. It looks pretty good. We got little flaps there. We got the new boots happening. Cool. Yeah. I like this. 15 minutes. We gotta get some stuff in here now too. Let's what do we do with this? Do we save this? Okay, I need to lock in. Your EB, let's go. Orbit. Lock in. I think I might need to do the lines differently on this. Let's try that. It's like the lemonade just hit right. Exactly. Lemon soda. Fantastic lemon. If only it was zero. It was fantastic zero. Lionart, my sworn enemy. This is a battle. What are you talking about? I have to do lines. After being painterly for so many years. Where's the battle? Oh my gosh. Whoa. Almost had it. No. Iken, rein auto. Hup. 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 Beina. No. Almost no. Oh. Oh, that one can work. That one can work. I think that's pretty good. Background. I mean, I guess so. I see why background would be like background because it's just how you say it, isn't it? I can see that. I still don't have a boss health bar for the drawing that I'm working on. No, that one I can probably keep, you know. No, actually I can't because it needs to have that angle. Oh no, so close. Lend me your powers. But yeah, that's definitely the angle I need on that one. Alright, can do it. I'm gonna be mumbling a little bit because I want this done right. Keep forgetting the right technique to doing line art, just lifting your elbow. To better get the line in, just use your shoulder to do the lines. I keep forgetting. Forget your teachings. Unlearn everything you know. Banish the world. Oh no, the owl has gone. Chunibyo. Nice. Alright, drawing. Had it with you. Time to finish this. And eye patches are... Do I have eye patch? Are there eye patches? Eye patches, just glasses. I'm surely there's like a Chunibyo eye patch. Come on, come on. Nope. No eye patch. Oh. With choir? Wow. But actually I need to duplicate this. I mean shadow clone. You can try hitting something you can't see. Wonder how this is gonna go. But we need it for to complete the picture. Oop. All right. This is not over yet. Transform! Alright. So, something like this, I guess? Of these lines, I'm not sure I need to do those too. Question is how? I guess by just drawing them in. What do you mean how, Vil? How do you mean how? By making them exist. Guess this would be the case. Need to be a little bit thicker as well, so probably should do the same with this one too. Whoa, too much. Welcome, Joey. We're struggling. But yeah, time is chaotic. So too shall the distress. Alright. Can do like a slight outline on these as well. It's kind of tricky to really show them properly. Let me just combine all of these, because why not? Doesn't matter. Oh. No. Definitely do that. Thank you. This is the boss battle. Okay, I guess we can also remove this one. So it would be something like this, I suppose. And right, can we do like an outline on them as well? I suppose, yeah. Kono art technique misete kure. This isn't working properly. I don't know what can be done about this. So what if I just okay, calm down. We need focus. We don't need panic. Probably this one as well. Kind of feeling like I should play my cover because it has good energy. It has good passion, good energy, good passion, good footwork, good voice work. This is the one I used to do for whenever. Okay, I'm gonna lock in a bit. Play this song. I had a limited amount of songs to really try to really use, and because I like the variety, it's a bit tricky to really stick to a couple. But so I just made sure to find royalty-free ones, and then just play them as I kind of want to, I suppose. Okay, I got an idea. Yeah, this is gonna work it out. This is gonna make it work if we just copy paste it and then align it differently. Then it kind of looks like. Oh, dang it! That's not what I meant to do. Then it kind of looks like they are a little bit aligned. They should also cast shadows on the dress, which is the tricky part for this, really. But and that is time. I think this is tricky. What hair color do you envision on her? Where did all of these? What? Oh. Blonde or brown? I mean, I guess like if it was like a light blonde because of the wooden thing, it kind of depends on what the rest of the coloring is gonna be. I think we should have a nice base first. Sandy brown, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. You know what I think I should do before anything is really fill in the gaps on her. We can do a little base thing. I would really like to do a little base thing for our here you go. All the red shows what I kind of need to fill in that isn't properly filled in. So we just go in and we just fill in all the gaps over it, and then we merge it down. Reminder to save just in a moment. Thank you. Actually, no, there's no in a moment. Save. Doesn't take long. Okay, back at it. Boom. Just gonna flock in for like 10 minutes or so. Maybe 15. 10 minutes. Timer, go. Baby music, the music box. That's it's from Rune Factory. When you save your game, I just have it whenever I save my game, my drawing. I think something is yeah. That's what I figured. You know, invert. I need to delete this part. Select. Invert selection. Select. Invert. Okay. Yeah, I need to delete it from up here because it's not the same layer. Another layer, crunk. This part gets filled in. These parts get filled in. This part gets filled in. This part gets filled in. This part gets filled in. This too. I would really like to get like the dark parts of her. I would want to have some kind of purple on there. cold purple more so than warm, but I don't know if that's gonna work out. I just kind of want the contrast with the kind of almost golden, you know, kind of beige, kind of plywood wood grain, you know. Maroon color, maroon. Oh, maybe maroon would work on the dress. Actually, we'll have to try a couple of things. Fill this in, fill this in. The skirt is not properly filled in. Yeah. Hoot. Oh. Pat. Okay, that should cover for the parts I had not really filled in on her yet. So we just put it below and merge down. Oh, not merge down until we turned off the indicator layer, because otherwise it becomes permanent. There we go. Thank you. All right, and now we just do this, I guess. First we do a gradient map, which I'm not really sure. I have some other gradient maps. I'm pretty sure I had some other. Maybe they disappeared when I had to. Let's sepia tone. I think my other gradient maps just disappeared. Oh, it's so annoying. I've not been able to figure out the issues with my Clip Studios. At some point, I'm just gonna have to upgrade my magic mirror to mirrors 11, and hopefully that takes care of everything. But I need to schedule in a time and opportunity to do that, because it might just leave me like lose a lot of data in the process, you know. You know something that was really funny with me drawing and trying to make sense of it? I tried to gather a lot of references in order to get the face and proportions and everything done right. Something to reference, to be like, how should my art look like? You know, trying really hard to make the references be right. And thank you for the warning, CL. I'm definitely gonna have to do it on days that I'm not streaming, or maybe even take a stream to sort that out. But I'm not gonna do anything until like I can find a good gap in you know, kind of ongoing things that I've got. Like, I don't want to mess anything up going into this or next art challenge and stuff. But I gotta need to find a spot. Honestly, I'm feeling like it's I don't know if it's worth the investment in that sense, but I might either have to clone my current installation just to have something that I can just recover if something goes wrong. I could just quickly just swap out the main drives and then just kind of go back to where I was. But yeah, we'll see how that works out. We'll figure something out. But yeah, what I was saying was that I've been looking for so many references to kind of like, how should I draw the face, you know? How should I draw this? How should that look? This and that. But I really like failed to give myself enough credit over having drawn for so long, as long as I have. So when I ultimately just kind of like, you know what, I'm just gonna draw, and I'll try to analyze where my faults are, what I could do better, and then work from that. So instead of looking for a style to mimic, I just lean back on my friggin' style that I've had for years on end, that I've drawn things like this and all the other characters I've drawn on stream, and that just went really natural. suddenly it wasn't the whole thing of like, this doesn't match what I want. Yeah, Bill. You already know what you want. You have drawn this way for years now. You should maybe just let go a bit on the whole getting reference for absolutely everything and look it up if you need it. I'm like, oh, right. I do actually know how to draw. I just don't do it efficiently. How long have you been drawing? I've been drawing for years now, and it's completely changed my life. Sorry, it must have been one of those lags again. You're great at, oh, thank you. Yeah, it's important that you practice. Don't get too blindsided by how other people feel like things should be. That includes other artists as well. If you have artists you admire, study their style, but don't jump too much between oh, this looks cool, or that looks cool, or this looks cool. I would like to draw like that, this, that, you know, because ultimately you're just gonna jumble up a lot of habits that those artists have, you know. Some people like different kinds of ratio to kind of like how big the eye should be, where the eye should be. So it's going to be really tricky to really be able to nail that down properly if they just keep changing things around. Let's get the skin color in. I guess she should have the same skin color on her. Let's see. And also, hello, chlorophyll. I think you've been here before, but I'm gonna say welcome regardless. I like to say welcome back when I'm certain, but I'm sorry right now, your name escapes me. You shoot. Let's get that in there. Part of me kind of wants to also kind of change the skin tone a little bit, but we'll see. Oh, today, Naisu! Welcome. Oh, sorry about the microphone sounds. I probably need to oil that one a little bit. Yeah, welcome, Vilhelm Vanderbos. That's my name. I'm a noble owl of Globie Generation 2. I'm part of the Globie company, but I do art streams. I'm an artist. I do cozy games, and I do art challenges. If you're an artist, then I think it would be great if you would consider joining my challenge. Almost like a who. You know what? I'm gonna need to really get some double D40 on that one. Might want to give her a bit of a tan. I might be biased because my skin tone generally compared to a lot of others is a little bit more on the tan side. Ooh. Yeah, all right. I really need to fix up the that one. Yeah, I've already figured out what the next challenge is gonna be, so you all can look forward to that one. Alright, I need to wrap up as things are now, but I would like to adjust the skin tone a little bit. Just a bit. So yeah, I'll leave it here for now. And this probably needs to go like up here now. The front, probably. Makes more sense that way. So yeah, this current art challenge is for doing like Gijinka or anthropomorphications characters based off of something around your house. And this owl clock I actually built on stream, and I have it right next to me. Let me save this right here now, and we go back to the study. because we're rounding up stream for now, but I do stream these hours on the days that I do. So if you caught my stream now, you might be able to catch the next one. Hutsu, everybody! Hutsu, Hutsu, Hutsu! We say Hutsu on the channel instead of Otsu, which is short for Otsukaresama deshita, which means job well done, thank you for your hard work. And that goes for you, and goes for me, because you're here spending your precious time together with me, and I'm here streaming for you. Thank you, Natsu. I forgot to pin it, the current art challenge. Click, let me just pin that for just a moment. Boop. And yeah, Hutsu Hutsu, everybody. See, the all clock is right back there. It's right over here. Yeah. So, the schedule needs a little bit of a touch-up. So, but I will be posting it in just a bit. Let me see if I can load it up, maybe show you. But we have a fun week ahead next week. Let me just do this. Click yes. So let me show you the streams that I got coming up and what changes are gonna be made to them. Here you go. Let's go back to the art scene. Look. So here's the schedule. Here's the schedule. Tomorrow, date everything. I'm mentioning Lucinda Lavish because we got completely robbed of dating the darkness. It is a bit of a spicy game, but I like to say we keep it quite cozy as we do on this channel. And so yeah, date everything coming up on Monday, tomorrow. See you again tomorrow. Wednesday got drawn together with Daikon. It's gonna be fun. We just have a collab, a co-op drawing stream, just talking about generally things that we like to draw and how things, how we got to where we are. Just you guys can bring your questions as well. Daikon is a really good character designer. Daikon's a really good character designer, so it'll be a good opportunity to ask any kind of character design questions that you might have. They have a painterly style as well, so there'll be that kind of approach. Thursday is going to be an art stream. We're going to be working on the art challenge because the weekend changes a little bit now. So next art challenge stream where I'm going to be working on this picture is going to be on Thursday and also Friday on the member stream. We're going to push Gartic Phone for the next week. So I'm going to be doing a let's work together stream so that I can get the work done on the art. That is what's going on. And on Saturday and Sunday, it's going to be 2 hours, like 1 hour each debut. But we're going to be, Ambrose and I, we're going to be watching the Variance Project Equilibrium debuts. 4 talents. And we're going to have a look at those together. Get some impressions in. So it's gonna be collabs. So we're gonna be watching both. You can probably catch it on his channel and my channel, and we'll just be doing having a look-see, bringing some eyes in on the new talents. So if you're curious about Variance Project, they're also a European-based VTuber agency as far as I know, and yeah. Some of the details of this are still being ironed out. So if anything changes, I will keep you posted on Twitter and also YouTube. Of course, I post the schedule to YouTube. So yeah, updated schedule coming up a bit this evening in a little bit. And yeah, for now we say Hutsu. Thanks everybody for hanging out. I've had the case of the sillies today, but I think we got some work done. I'm looking forward to finishing this picture. Let me have a quick look if there's anyone we can raid. Otherwise, we'll leave it there. Oh, that's not how you do that. That's how you do that. Ba-ba. We can go to Maeve. I think we've rated Maeve on Sunday streams usually, don't we? Oh well, we can go there. I like you got a lot done with the skirt. Yeah, me too. It's gonna be fun to put some textures in here and there, put some colors in. It's gonna be nice. Maeve might be a little bit distracted playing Counter-Strike, so drop in to give a little hoot hoot, and we can. And I'll see you again real soon, or I'll see you tomorrow. Stay lovely, everybody. And for now, we say bye bye, bye bye bye, bye 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 bye, bye bye bye, bye bye bye, bye bye bye, bye 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 bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.
Good afternoon. You thought you weren't gonna get one. You thought you weren't. I totally got you guys.